Millions watch them save New York, fight villains, and become Marvel's favorite duo. But behind the cameras, another story was quietly unfolding. A story that neither of them wanted the world to know. No dramatic announcements, no carefully planned interviews, just two young actors trying to live ordinary lives while becoming two of the biggest stars on the planet. Today, Tom Holland and Zendaya are one of Hollywood's most admired couples, but their journey began long before anyone realized they were falling in love. This is the story behind the empire. Long before the red carpets, before Marvel, before millions of fans, Tom Holland and Zendaya were simply two children chasing impossible dreams. Tom Holland was born in Kingston upon Thames, England. His father was a comedian and writer. His mother, a photographer. From an early age, Tom loved performing. But surprisingly, football wasn't his biggest passion. Dance was. He trained in hip-hop and eventually earned a role in the stage production of Billy Elliot the Musical. His incredible energy, discipline, and natural charisma quickly caught the attention of casting directors. Across the Atlantic, another young performer was building her own path. Zendaya grew up in California, surrounded by theater. She appeared in commercials, worked as a child model, and later joined Disney Channel. Shows like Shake It Up turned her into one of Disney's brightest young stars. Although their journeys looked completely different, they shared one thing. Neither of them had any idea their biggest opportunity was still ahead. By the mid-2010s, Marvel Studios was searching for a new Spider-Man. It wasn't just another casting decision. The actor chosen would become the face of one of the most valuable movie franchises in history. Thousands of young actors dreamed about wearing the suit. Only one would hear the words, "You're Spider-Man." That person was Tom Holland. His athletic background, natural humor, and youthful personality made him exactly what Marvel was looking for. Soon after, another important role was being cast. Michelle Jones, better known today as MJ, Marvel chose Zendaya. For the first time, their careers crossed paths. Neither of them knew it yet. But this film would change far more than just their careers. As filming began, fans quickly noticed something. Tom and Zendaya had effortless chemistry. They laughed together, supported one another, and seemed completely comfortable every time cameras were around. Naturally, the internet started asking questions. Were they just friends? Or was something more developing? Rumors appeared almost immediately, but both Tom and Zendaya consistently described each other as close friends. They joked during interviews, supported one another's careers, and continued focusing on their work. For years, nothing was officially confirmed. Most people assumed the rumors would simply disappear. But fate had something else planned, because one ordinary day, one unexpected photograph would completely change the way the world saw them. For years, Tom Holland and Zendaya had successfully avoided confirming the rumors. They continued appearing together, laughing during interviews, supporting one another, while insisting they were simply close friends. Then, everything changed. In 2021, photographs taken by paparazzi showed Tom and Zendaya sharing a kiss inside a car. Within hours, those images were everywhere, across social media, across television, across newspapers around the world. The question fans had asked for years finally seemed to have an answer. But what surprised many people was not the relationship itself. It was how quietly they handled it. No dramatic announcement, no exclusive interview, no attempt to turn their personal lives into entertainment. Instead, they chose silence. And in Hollywood, that decision is surprisingly rare. Most celebrity relationships live on social media. Every holiday, every anniversary, every private moment, shared with millions. Tom and Zendaya chose a different path. They appeared together only when they wanted to, and kept most of their relationship away from public attention. Tom has openly spoken about how overwhelming fame can become. He has discussed stepping back from social media to protect his mental well-being. Zendaya, despite becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars, has also remained remarkably private, carefully separating her public career from her personal life. Together, they built something unusual, not a relationship designed for headlines, but one designed to survive them. Perhaps that is why so many people admire them, not because they're famous, but because they've tried to stay normal while living an extraordinary life. Today, Tom Holland is far more than Spider-Man. He has worked hard to prove he can succeed beyond the Marvel Universe. Zendaya has done the same, winning awards, leading major productions, becoming one of the most respected actresses of her generation. Individually, their careers continue to grow. Together, they've become one of Hollywood's most admired couples, not because they share everything, but because they don't. In a world where attention has become currency, they've protected the one thing money cannot buy: privacy. And perhaps that decision will become their greatest success of all. Some stories are remembered because they changed cinema. Some because they changed culture. Tom Holland and Zendaya may one day be remembered for something even greater, showing that fame doesn't have to control your life, that success doesn't require sacrificing everything, and that, sometimes, the strongest relationships are the ones the world knows the least about. Their story is still being written. Their careers are only beginning. And whatever comes next, one thing is already certain. They didn't just become Hollywood stars, they became a new generation's definition of success.